I have known Karen Rogers for 30 years. One of my favorite memories, she did not work here yet. We had gone to Fort Supply for their graduation ceremony, and I look over at Karen and she's crying. And I said, Karen, are you okay? What's wrong? And she said, I just cry at graduations. I said, do you know any of these kids? And she said, no. I don't know any of them. I just get verklempt. Karen, I hope you know what a blessing you have been to High Plains and to all of the students that you've worked with over all these years, including at Woodward Schools with your second graders. You have made such a difference in so many lives. It's a loss to High Plains that you're leaving, and I wish you the best of luck and all your future endeavors, and just thank you for your dedication to all of these students for all these years.
I want to say, Ms. Rogers, you're a good teacher. You, lots of kids come into your class. I think you're awesome. But teacher, I will menable. But menable everything what you done. Your WordTech class.
Ms. Rogers is very compassionate. She empathizes well with students, but she's got tough love. She really cares for her students, and she appreciates each student and what they bring, and she's got a special way to bring out each of their talents. She's very compassionate. She loves her students. She hugs them every day. She tells them she loves them. I will definitely miss Miss Rogers' joyful smile every day she comes in. You know, she smiles and has great things to say to everyone. And so, you know, I'll definitely miss that. I'll miss walking into her classroom and just seeing her teaching her student in a way that I haven't seen very often. I've appreciated every minute that I've had to spend with you, Miss Rogers. And the last thing that I want to leave her with that I know she'll appreciate is hook 'em horns.
I think what I'll miss the most is her smile. Brightens up the room when she comes into it. Just her very energy is inspiring. So,
Mrs. Rogers, I hope you have the most blessed retirement ever. I hope you come back and don't stay like fully retired. They don't recommend that for your health anyway. I hope you come back and see us and are a part of us as much as you can. Blessings to you. You've earned it.
She is infectious. The students just want to be around her. They gravitate towards her. She has students that were in her program probably 10 years ago that still call, or I'll see out on the street and they'll say, tell Mrs. Rogers I said hello. Tell Mrs. Rogers I love her. Her caring for students, she makes such an impact on their lives that they just don't forget that. You will be sorely missed, and you've left some big shoes to fill. And I don't know what we're going to do without you, so you're going to have to visit often.
I just wanted to say that you really were my favorite teacher, and I'll miss you a lot. And you were my favorite class. I didn't think I'd ever want to come here for the longest time, since I didn't really think there was anything I wanted to do, but you really changed it for me. I just want to say thank you.
I have had the honor of being Karen Rogers' assistant. She is a ball of fire. She's hilarious. You cannot be around Karen and not have a blast. She's hysterical. So, of course, when we went to VAST in the top of the Devon Tower and she smuggled out 2 creme brulees, that was pretty funny. But she's just fun, and she's just a blessing to be around. Her ability to know each student. It doesn't matter what their weaknesses are or their strengths are. She has the ability to pull out the best in everyone. She's just gifted that way. I will miss her wholehearted belly laugh. It makes you smile every time you hear it. Karen has affected my life more than anybody I can name. She's taught me that kindness and being genuine and just being yourself is more important than being, a boss or a head honcho, if you will. She taught me that kindness matters, and it doesn't matter who you're talking to, the bottom of the pole or the top of the pole. Everybody matters. She is absolutely a blessing and a treasure to me. Karen, I'm going to miss you. I have absolutely treasured these past 4 years. I'm grateful for everything. you've done for me. And I hope you have the best time. Live your life, sister. Go live your life.
Yeah, it's been 18 years ago when I have been taking her class. She's been teaching me and my friends to learn how to play Special Olympics. She's been teaching me and my friends to learn how to do flower plants and to learn how to do yard work and she's been teaching me and my friends to learn how to dance party. Yeah, to learn how to dance party. I remember that, and yes, I remember doing all that good stuff and great stuff. This brings me back so many good memories of my life. For me, me and my friends, about us being with Mrs. Rogers in her class. Yeah, my favorite thing I like doing is I like to laugh with her, and I love it when she pulls funny jokes on me and my friends. Yes. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember about her pulling some funny jokes. Yeah, some hilarious funny jokes on me and my friends. Yes. Like this. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. I started getting me a real hard-working job here at High Plains. Yeah, and Mrs. Rogers, she's been teaching me to learn how to use a driving mower. Yeah, to learn how to cut grass and do the yard work. We love you so much, Mrs. Rogers. All of us, we really cannot believe you're getting retired. We really cannot believe you won't be working here anymore, but we're going to miss you, Mrs. Rogers. But hopefully you might, but maybe you might come back and see us maybe some other time. I know that you got some other, something else that you really have got to do that needs to be taken good care of, Mrs. Rogers. I still know that you still have grandchildren. It's your grandchildren that you need to go on after, so you can take good care of them, Mrs. Rogers. And Mrs. Rogers, I really want to say, me and everybody, me and all my friends, we love you so much, Mrs. Rogers. We're going to miss you, Mrs. Rogers. We want to thank you, Mrs. Rogers, for everything you have taught us everything very, very, very well, Mrs. Rogers. We want to thank you for that, Mrs. Rogers. We love you so much, Mrs. Rogers. Goodbye.